Subscribe to her.
Latoya Chantel everywhere.
Toya Chantel everywhere. TikTok. Or you got TikTok or everything
Yes,
but?
I have
Okay.
TikTok.
You got
Make sure you check it
TikTok.
out.
Got Instagram, YouTube. I'm taking her out on a date. I'm excited.
Oh my God, you're telling the
Got the,
world?
I got to show you off.
You
I
are
gotta brag
telling the
about you, but
world.
shit, I'll keep it on the low though. My bad, my
It's
bad.
too late.
It's too late.
I
That's
think
true.
it's too late.
That's true. Luckily, I don't think there are any crossover fans, so I don't think I'm gonna blow up your spot.
I
But
don't
note
have
to
a spot
self
to
in the
blow up.
future.
Don't worry. It's okay.
I appreciate that. But yeah, it's a wild time here. Still no verdicts. It's about 4:30, so 4:25. She's really good.
What's your name?
Latoya Chantel.
Latoya Chantel. It's the first time I'm asking you.
I know, right? We've been just chit-chatting.
Okay. Oh, my little kid. I don't want to be out of your skirt. You find me in court.
All right, you can watch your magic right here.
All right, Latoya Chantel. Tell me about your. What do you think the verdict, the outcome of this trial will be?
So I was like, okay, prosecution got it in the bag when they did their part. But then the defense came back like, yo, ain't no complaints on this case. We don't even know what we're doing here for real. Right? Once they mentioned there's no complaining, it's like, why are the victims not pursuing criminal charges?
Yes.
Why did it take the state?
Let's pause it. I'm gonna get in, so I don't have to edit the context.
Oh.
I feel like
Okay.
if I'm in it, I can just start from any point.
What's yours in the Brandon show? Can people check that out? Okay, cool. Oh, so.
No more. Can we look close?
I'll be back, guys. So we got a small cadre. We'll loop around. Still no verdict. That's not happening yet. We got Latoya Chantel. Hey, Hunch. Disco D. Nice to have you.
You can't relate.
How you doing? Good to see you again. She in her own world. That's all right.
That's been doing it for years. Yes. And so Britney Spears is trapped in a port sealed care plan like Wendy Williams.
You got the activists out again. Respect.
She's a slave right now.
What about Abercrombie Crunch? Y'all know about him too, right?
No, I heard the Clive Davis situation, but not Abercrombie Crunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
We want to bring
Okay.
this to light.
Okay.
Diddy may not be innocent, but they're charging him for the wrong things. Like,
Okay.
they're here using him as a fall guy,
Okay.
and we want
right.
the people held responsible.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, then you're right. Free.
We gotta
from that.
get justice for Britney.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess the guy involved with her was involved in this case. Yeah.
Justice for Diddy, guys. Justice for all Kelly, guys. Come on, guys. Enough is enough, baby. Enough is enough, guys. On the videos, stop focusing on the right thing, guys. Justice for Britney Spears.
Justice for Britney. That we could agree on.
Kelly.
That we could all agree on.
Justice for Diddy. Know what I'm saying? We all change, baby. Know what I'm saying? If even we do a mistake, know what I'm saying? First, second, third, we all could change, baby. No matter what, know what I'm saying? Come home and change your stuff, you know what I'm saying? Start having a good time and live life. That's what life's about, baby. You know what I'm saying? You made your mistake and you change it, you know what I'm saying? Start doing the right thing. That's all.
But do you think the momentum's shifting with that juror? Do you think the longer they're taking to decide, the more likely it is Diddy's going to be let off?
The longer they're taking, it's worse on their part. Because they already know what it is, man. They already know, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They already know everything coming to light this shit. 2025, you know what that stands for, man. Everything been built already. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for us to live life. All of us. Continue to live life. They already know what it is, man. You know what I'm
live
saying?
together.
You know what I mean? We all could change, baby. If I can change, you can change.
That's
You
true.
can change. We all can change.
I gotta want to change. I'll get back to you, but
That's right.
you can. This is true.
Yeah, man.
Do you think this is a series of, they're charging Diddy with the same act they charged Chuck Berry in 1959 because he was dominating music back then with the Mann Act, and then he was put in jail for 3 years. Do you think Diddy's being targeted as a black man on the top of the charts, or that was on the top of the charts, or produced a lot of impressive music?
You already know what it is, man. Sometimes we're too busy trying to like fighting for the number one spot. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on, man. It's not only Diddy, man. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty artists out there trying to come to the spot, trying to fight for the number one spot. But it's not like that, man.
Yeah.
Everything not supposed to be all about competition, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we get it wrong. Everything is competition. We gotta compete each other, man. I gotta get number one. I gotta be number one. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
end, yeah.
But it is, music is music, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I believe Diddy's a genius, man. He's a great producer. He's a great actor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on, man. But I'll tell you this, though. I'll tell you this. Whatever happened in the past, you know what I'm saying? That's the past.
Sure.
We cannot keep continuing stuck in the past. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep moving forward, man. That's what life's about.
Well put.
That's right.
Well put. What brought you out here? You're from New York, or?
I mean, I'm from New York, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
You just want to come out, show support. Good for you.
Yeah.
Born and bred New Yorker.
I mean, the reason I came out here, man, like I told you last time, man, I was with this woman.
Yeah, so you've been there.
Yeah, man, she was wicked.
Maybe trifling.
I'm talented, man. I'm gifted.
Yeah.
And I'm chosen.
You the succubus,
You know
take your
what I'm saying?
gifts.
I'm a creator. Man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't be sleeping sometimes. I have a lot of things coming out my mind.
I can tell.
And all that stuff. But yeah, man, the moment she saw me doing all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, my music and all that stuff, drawing, and I be telling her all the kind of stuff, all the real stuff. Man, you think she was gonna be by my side? She would step forward for me. Man, every day fighting, fussing, drama. I mean, I never hit women. I'm a godson. I never hit women in my life.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know
Well, Diddy did. That's some of the issue people have.
I think like a brush. I've brushed my girlfriend before.
Well, that's probably not great.
She was cheating on me.
Okay, well,
I bought her
even
everything. That was my first baby mama. I bought her everything. I even taught her how to drive. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
helpful.
When I took her,
Maybe you just brushed her hair.
When I took her to work, you think she at work? She out there with somebody
She out
else.
there. Okay, right.
And when I asked the manager,
She's not brushing her hair.
When I asked the manager, what's my
You've
girl?
got the brush.
Oh, she didn't work today.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Where's she
okay.
at? Where's she
You know what
at?
I'm saying? One time I got the phone, she was fighting with me with the phone. I'm like, get out of here,
Okay.
man. Let
Yeah.
me see the phone. Ever since that, man, I move on. You know
been
what
on the
I'm saying?
hind
I always
legs.
knew what she was about. If I stay there, I would be dead.
Okay.
I'm
Shit.
alive.
Yeah.
And I'm free, baby.
Amen.
That's
Well,
right.
good looking out. Good you come out, man. You got a
Yeah,
powerful
man,
voice.
Listen, I want to see good for everyone, man.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
That's the type of person I am, man.
Yeah, just gotta put away
You
the
know
brush.
what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
a person that with a good heart, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if
just
I
no
had
more
money,
hairbrushes.
all this money, all these billions, I would help the homeless.
Okay, respect. Yeah.
And all the trash I've been seeing on the streets all over the world, even especially New York City.
Right.
If I had
Yeah.
money, enough money, man, I would have done what I got to do to help clean
Yeah.
up the whole city.
Sure.
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
What you can do. Yeah. Well, good looking out, man. I appreciate it.
Bless up, man.
Much respect.
Good to see you.
Always. Good to see you.
Yeah, man. I want to see everybody happy, man.
Nothing
I
wrong
wanna
with
see
that.
everybody good.
Well, I guess we'll say. I think you'll be good. They're taking a long time, so that was interesting.
Already, man. We got 2025.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Already.
You ain't wrong. I obviously disagree with everything he said. And be careful with hairbrushes. I think it's moral of that story. All right, we'll do a little loop around. There's a lot of press here. Real news on fake news. Fake news be real news. Yeah, I remember I used to do that. I used to have to get up in the morning. Ugh. And cover things I didn't want to cover. And get shots I was too lazy to get. and have a whole 8-hour day. This is a lot more fun. But if you want to sing a super chat, drugs are bad. They are. Good looking out. Let's find some other vociferous people. Oh Lord. What are you wearing today? I got a jacket, but it's hot, so I took the jacket off. That's my fit check. Hey Ruth, nice to have you. Thanks for all your comments, by the way. I appreciate it. The most fun person left. Well, guys, it's 4:36. We have 20. We'll know in 25 minutes if there's a verdict. My favorite person left. Where'd she go?
She bounced.
Bummer. I hope so. She's one I need in my life right now. I hope so. She's gonna make my whole YouTube page. I miss. Where's the other woman with the glasses? I miss her. Do you remember the other loud person that like got into like a kerfuffle with somebody? Oh, she's interested. She got rejected from court because she had like a free puffy shirt, and then she got mad. She's been hardcore, but I can't find her. And she got mad and she's like saying I shouldn't get reparations. And I'm like, I've never asked for any. So yeah, to talk about how I shouldn't get reparations, I'm like, I don't expect to get any reparations. I did not put it in an application. But she is fun. How was your day? We haven't had it yet. We'll have it later tonight. Later tonight we'll have it. How are you feeling about everything? Even though I asked you, now I'm asking you on camera.
I think it's a toss-up.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
I also think he has a good chance of going home.
Do you think he deserves
Given
it?
those jury instructions, he has a great chance.
Yeah, the longer they take, the less likely.
And you already have the juror who said they can't follow the rules.
Right.
So, I don't know.
What's he gonna do, yeah.
What do you get from that? Like, yeah. It's giving hung jury. That's what it's giving.
Yeah.
It's giving acquitted.
Do you think?
One of the two.
Do you think he deserves it?
Guilty, I don't think it's even on the table.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Do you think
At this point.
in a perfect world, do you think he deserves it? Deserves to be found guilty or
Some
no?
of it,
Or hard
yeah.
to say. Some of it, yeah.
Some of
That's
it,
that's
no.
that's an open viewpoint.
Because if you're dealing with racketeering, you really can't say racketeering when you're dealing with a personal assistant and security.
Right.
Those people's job is to literally do what you say. That is their job to do what you say. So how can you say, me asking you to go get this, that, or the third is RICO?
Because they could say you're getting it for an illegal purpose. You're getting something illegal, therefore it's RICO.
But they're arguing it's for personal use.
It's a good point. That's what the defense said. It was all for personal use. Like, wouldn't RICO imply for profit?
You need a doubt.
Right.
How do you know it's
Right. It's not a lawsuit.
personal
Right.
use?
Right.
It could very well be for his personal use, and even if it wasn't, you can't prove it. So that's a little sticky. You got the
Well
legal
put.
team coming out.
Okay. Cool. We got some legal team. I don't know which one. Do you know anybody famous in there? You know more than me.
The first guy.
Oh, cool. He's an attorney for one of them.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if it's like all Diddy people or if it's like, well, everybody's walking out. That means there's no verdict today. That would be my guess.
Yeah, no verdict.
If they're all walking out, the judge is adjourned. Because usually the judge will not usually the judge adjourns at 4:30 actually,
Yeah.
most of the time. So if they're all walking, but there could be other cases here that,
Yeah.
but yeah, that would be my guess. You think they'll reach a verdict tomorrow or do you think it's going to take a while to untangle?
I think it'll either be tomorrow or Wednesday.
Okay.
I'm hoping for tomorrow because I only booked my room for 2 days, and I really,
How long are you here for? Are you going to stay another day if it's like
I don't know
Wednesday?
if I can afford it. New
Well,
York.
hey, maybe I got you. After we go out, we connect.
Oh,
Let me know.
that'll be so sweet.
Let me know. You're passionate about this, so I respect that. Of course, I got you, girl. I got
You grow
you.
your beard out for me?
Yeah, that's what you like? For sure, whatever you like. I'm shooting my shot. I think so. Isn't it beautiful? That's what I said yesterday. I loved her hair last time on Friday.
Are you guys covering his funeral?
Yeah.
Black leaders against sex trafficking.
Thank you, sir.
Black leaders against sex trafficking. Blast on social media.
Oh,
So she's like a victims advocate, victims activist.
on BBC. Oh, yes. We've done a lot of work with victims, but we're really interested in knowing more about interpersonal sexual relationships, like romeoing, boyfriending, etc. So hopefully at the end of the day, we'd like to do some more programs and stuff like
Oh yeah,
for like literacy.
I've been there, done that. Let's talk. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
You're like deputy chair in the White House, right, of the Commission Against Sex Trafficking. Pretty impressive credentials.
Trying to be.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just the assistant to the co-chair.
That's still, you're on that committee. She's talking to BBC. Just gassing her up. I'm gonna let you do that.
They try to fuck us all up. You know what I mean? They're trying to cut it all together. So I think it's pretty guilty in it. If they get that guy to change his mind, I don't want to do
Oh, sorry. I liked your passion. You know, I'll record it. But I liked yours. You gave me some good stuff, so thank you. That's the one I was going on a date later on with. They didn't want him in jail. They just wanted all it takes, powerful people to protect themselves. That's another aspect of it, right? How is your date dodge? That the date will be today. Probably in a half hour. Something like that. We'll just check on this side, see if anything's happened.
Yes. I think he should get off.
A lot of people feel that way. That, you know, it's kind of the government setting stuff up. Sorry to bamboozle you. I appreciate it. But
to me, this is another R. Kelly case.
interesting.
The only thing is they got R. Kelly. Too bad. R. Kelly is illiterate. But I don't know.
I mean, and he was dealing with underage, right? So if you take away the underage,
Well, in Chicago, the age consent is 18 for females. So technically, he did not deal with underage women. You know, they tried to say he dealt with underage women, but in Chicago,
age of consent.
age of consent is
Right.
17.
Right, it's not unilaterally. People think in the U.S. it's unilaterally 18. It varies by the state. The youngest could be 16, Louisiana. Yeah,
In New
Right.
York City, the age of consent is 18.
right.
So it's
But not in Illinois.
not Illinois.
Right. Interesting. Interesting.
Right.
You know, they got Chuck Berry with the Mann Act way back in '59.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
Yeah. It was weird to hear that again with R. Kelly because, like, nobody's used that for 60 years.
Yeah.
You know?
And you know what? In his case, I call it nothing but a political.
Yeah, hit job. Yeah.
Political hit job.
Yeah.
You said it right.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez, another one.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez, that's another one. They should
Yeah,
let that
Mann
boy
Act.
out.
Right.
You know what? He should sue for what they did to him. Let alone R. Kelly.
Yeah, Tory Lanez. Yeah, that's a
Give or
tough.
take, if by some miracle Donald Trump pardons him, he ought to come out and sue. But you
Yeah.
know what? I have a feeling they're gonna fight to keep him in there because why? Because if R. Kelly does come out, he's gonna expose certain things that shape the government up, you know,
Yeah.
in their boots, you know. So having said that, they don't want R. Kelly to come out of jail, because if R. Kelly does come out of jail, then he's gonna have his freedom to speak up and to talk about what really happened, and let alone he's gonna fight to get his money back. They took all his money. He's gonna fight to get it back, and he'll win.
And he'll get the legal fees
He'll
back.
get
Yeah.
the legal fees back.
Right.
So rest assured, they're gonna fight to not see that occur. Him coming out of jail, Donald Trump pardoning him. Nah, they don't want to see that.
Right.
Oh no. When it comes to R. Kelly.
Pandora's box.
You know?
Yeah.
But through the grace of God, I'm praying that I do see that, because man was innocent, and you know what? He upholds his innocence.
addicted to war,
He maintained his innocence.
addicted to destroy,
Yeah, never.
addicted to
I mean, they never
bad
tried to
guys.
meet in the middle,
You know
did they?
what I'm
He never tried to
saying?
cop to
Stop
lesser
telling
charges,
kids,
right?
I mean, they never
creators,
let him.
their job
Oh
is
my
to
God.
create.
They never let him
have a
talk.
good time.
Yeah.
You know, they
And
never
try not to destroy,
they never let
baby.
him testify.
Yeah.
Right.
Let them
You know,
kids grow
right.
up and
They
tell
kept
them,
them-
let
they
them know
kept
what they
them-
want to be.
Yeah.
Grow up by
Yeah,
themselves.
they
kept
don't want
him
to
quiet.
speak it. Right.
Right.
Jackson.
What brought you out here? You from here?
Yeah, from here.
Cool,
I'm
cool,
gonna
cool.
be passing by. You
Okay,
know.
good for you. I just wanted to check out the scene.
Yeah, check out the scene.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what pulled me in the crowd.
Yeah.
So I was curious.
Yeah. Well, you know, you have a lot of really interesting analysis about it. So I'm glad you're here. You know, some people don't. You know,
Me?
yeah, you do. Yeah, some people don't know the legal machinations, but you seem to get it and able to. And that, you know, that's why it's good you're here because people stop and if they know a thing or two, you know, you kind of broadcast it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I look at Diddy's case. It's a parallel to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pattern. I'm sorry. It's a pattern.
Yeah.
To Diddy's case and R. Kelly's and every other black man's case with money. That
Right.
has been,
There's a common thing.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
it's a shakedown money thing.
Right.
It's a shakedown money, or rather a money scheme shakedown by the government.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it is.
No,
what it is.
no, you got to see the truth.
You know.
Yeah.
And I have the feeling it stems from P. Diddy, you know, winning that lawsuit against the guy that owned the liquor company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a while. Yeah, right.
It all stems from that, you know.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. It all stems from because I look at
Sour grapes.
Yes, the sour grapes. Yeah. It all stems from that, you know, with the lawsuit that P. Diddy won against those guys. So
Yeah.
I guess they felt some type of way about it. They felt salty about it. So to get back at Diddy, they hook up with some type of friends or whatnot, allegedly, and set Diddy up
Yeah.
for him to fall.
Yeah.
And you know what? They did.
Trap.
They did quite a good job. You know. But
Yeah.
let's see what
Trap
happens.
is trap.
But God is good.
Well, they're taking longer and longer. So I think the longer that it takes, the less likely he's declared guilty, or at least guilty in the most serious stuff. There's some federal trials where you only deliberate for an hour. So.
But off the record, I think
Sure.
God is giving Diddy a lesson because of who he is.
Yeah, interesting.
I have the feeling he'll probably get off of it, but
Right.
at the same time, he has to go through this.
Yeah, and what he did was reprehensible.
Yeah.
Ultimately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Whether it's legally punishable or not, but yeah. And I hope if he's declared not guilty, he really thinks about that and changes, and and doesn't stop being an abuser.
With that being
But-
with that being said, I overstress that being promiscuous is not a crime.
Sure, he's gone a little beyond that, but yeah, no.
Nevertheless,
Yeah.
Nevertheless,
Well,
it's
that's
not
true.
a crime.
No,
Now,
it's
is it
not.
immoral in the sight of God? Perhaps, yes. But it's not a crime.
Right.
With the provision of the other party's consent.
Of course, yeah.
And I see that the prosecutors have yet to prove otherwise. So why are you holding the man? Why are you keeping the man?
Interesting, yeah.
If it's not because of the domestic violence case, which is to me is bogus, why would you hold a man in a criminal case due to domestic violence? That's a civil case, And you know what? I owned up to it. Okay, I beat her up. Domestic violence happens every day.
Sure. People get
why-
prosecuted for it,
why-
just in a different court.
So
Right.
So therefore, why is P. Diddy a poster child when it comes to domestic violence?
Okay, yeah.
It's more diabolical than this. Could it be, again, because he has money? Again, going back to him having money and fame? Because he's P. Diddy? Domestic violence happens every day. Hello.
Yeah.
Why as quiet as it kept? Why is that not being televised? Because he's P. Diddy.
Yeah.
He has money. That's what it's all about. Money.
Yeah, good way to hit it home.
Hit it home.
Well, I'm gonna survey some other people. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. That's a lot of key
You're
info. I'm Dodge, by the way.
Yeah, I'm John.
Pleasure to meet you.
right.
You have one of the best analysis of the case of anybody I've spoken to. Good looking out. Thank you. Well, he is very well spoken. I disagree with a lot of what he said, but an intelligent argument, and that's what is kind of fun because you get to see some intelligent arguments and some less intelligent, passionate ones on either side. So that's a part of the fun of journalism, I suppose. Guilty is right. He's pretty guilty. The jury, I don't think he's guilty. Man, I'm going to say something. How you doing? No verdict. You don't think, right?
Not today.
Not today. We know already. 450. No verdict. That's official. That's the official news. No verdicts. Let me be the first to tell you. No verdict today. Yeah. You think we'll get one tomorrow?
I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah.
But I won't be here tomorrow.
Oh man, where are you going? I miss you.
I know. I had some stuff I had to take care of.
Okay, we all got life.
Yeah, man.
That's true.
Yeah, so, but
That's
I'll be
true.
seeing you on YouTube.
I appreciate that. And thank you for the comment too. It's very sweet.
No
Appreciate
problem.
that. It's good
But I want to reach out to you anyway.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. I'd love that. Do you have my email?
No, I don't have it.
Oh, it's just my name. So it's easy to remember, dodge.landisman@gmail.com.
Dodge Landison?
Dodge.landisman.
Oh,
so same as my YouTube, because my YouTube's just Dodge Landisman.
Yeah,
So
just
it's
dot.
yeah, and then just Dodge.Landisman@gmail.
Okay,
It's nice
cool.
having an uncommon name. You can just use it for everything. And nobody in the world has my name, so I'm just like
It's very,
using it.
Very unique.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Dodge.Landison.
Landisman, yeah, at gmail.com. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, and if you can't find it, just shoot me a comment with your email and all.
Okay, cool.
I'll email it. You live in the city?
Brooklyn.
Okay, cool. I lived in Crown Heights for a minute or two. Fun neck of the woods.
You live out here or you somewhere?
I'm like an hour north of Putnam County, so
Okay.
it's a headache to get to. It's like just north of Westchester.
So you're dedicated. You coming out?
Yeah, it's a schlep. Yeah. But it's interesting. Yeah, it's an interesting case. So,
Yeah. Hopefully,
worth it to come
we
in.
could be out here for your Ouija.
For what?
For Ouija, hopefully.
Oh yeah. When do you think that's going to be? In December? So I'll definitely be there.
December, I think.
Okay.
It is. But you know what? I'll keep up with the updates and I'll let you know.
Thank you. I'm so disorganized. I'm the most disorganized so-called journalist ever. I just constantly lean on people like you to give me all the info.
Don't
So I
worry,
appreciate you're the best.
don't worry,
I appreciate
don't
it.
worry. I got you. All right, take
Good to
care.
see you. Here.
And
All right, guys.
yeah.
I just told you my email. Blame it all on the boogie. Blame it on the boogie. Also, Luis Miguel stole that song. Blame it on the boogie. Okay, let's start date night. Yeah. I'm not going to film my date. Organized confusion. No shame. Huh? What in the goddamn hell are you saying? Okay. Hello, John Stafford. You have an interesting picture. Yolanda says, I feel sorry for the people that testify. I mean, that, you have to look at, he's not guilty. You have to express a remarkable amount of sympathy for the people who put their ass on the line, re-traumatize themselves all for nothing. I don't know anything more painful than that. And, you do have to pause and take a consideration and have some genuine respect for the victims and the amount of risk it took and the amount of fear they had to get through to testify. I'm personally, I don't think he should be found not guilty. And the biggest tragedy is if he is, they should never feel that way, but do they feel negated? Do they feel illegitimate? Do they feel more hopeless, more lost? Do they feel no longer validated? And that's sad. It's that kind of date. I'm not Diddy. I'm not filming my date. Hell no. So yeah, guys, we're not gonna have a verdict. That much is known. No verdict today. I'll be back tomorrow so we can figure it out. Tomorrow I'll be back. Brandon James says, fuck P. Diddy. He turned his back on the wrong people. That's why he's going through this, but don't like it. Well, some people feel that way, You are unorganized. It's not a bad thing if you know where everything is. That's true. I know who to ask, so I appreciate that. So I'd say, oh, good, there's somebody it's the same guy being passionate. I've already gotten him already. I'm not filming, don't worry. You're good. I'm filming this way.
That old, all of us, that old, that old, we created this. of us, all men, live and die old. Live and die old. Live and die old. All men, all women, live and die
All women.
old. That's our life. That's how we're supposed to live in this beautiful world. Live, die old. Yeah, die old. Try. White people die old. Jewish people die old. Spanish people die old.
I'm gonna die at like 40.
motherfuckers. Except for black people, we don't die old.
There's some David Dickens is pretty old.
Why we don't die old? Especially our celebrities. Especially our
Chuck Berry
celebrities.
died kind of old.
The white
Little Richard
celebrities,
died kind of old.
They die old. The Jewish
Lloyd Price died kind of
celebrities, they die old. Except for black celebrities.
I mean, interesting. That's hilarious how they make a mistake documentation. I've been mistaken for the feds many times. Marshals just brought Diddy in the courtroom. Oh shit, really? 456? Charlie Pride. Yeah, Charlie Pride. I love Charlie Pride. I like the music you've been playing. I like it. You've been represented well. You think he's going to get off? The jury's taking forever. You think he's going to get off? That's all you need to say. I like it. He's a man of few words and few pieces of clothing. Charlie Pride. Collide, that poor old unavoided. Poor old Kalijah never got kissed. Poor old Kalijah, you don't know. So, I'm liking those glasses. Damn, bro.
A lot of people are saying that, hey, this case is not a good case. But I know about people that want to guilty verdict because they feel like his reputation in the past has been like this monster in the industry.
What makes him a monster in the industry? Like
Business relationship.
He's a mean boss. Who don't have a mean boss? You have a job?
No, what is my
Why do you work for yourself? Because of the boss, right?
Right.
You don't like the way your boss talks to you, right?
Right.
And then you ask anybody. Anybody has a boss, feel like their boss. They're the movie mean boss. Right? These are Devil Wears Prada. There's a bunch of movies about mean bosses. Can a boss tell you to come to work tomorrow night? Hey, look, let's come to work 8 hours late. Nice. No, you're gonna take advantage of that. Right? So what happens is they take anything you see and they take it as you're being
Just want to make sure you
mean,
trip.
you're being aggressive. And I don't know boss. And support you, tell them that you're not coming to work. You need to work. If I gotta have somebody work an extra 8 hours and they say no, you're not working for me no more.
Now there's
I
a
need somebody
conspiracy theory out, and I don't know that you can probably discuss because you know
Right.
that all this started because of the business dealings with Diageo. His Diageo.
That's way above my pay grade. I don't know
Okay.
anything about Diageo and dealing with the liquor and all that. And I don't think one person got that much power to create all this. This came about overzealous USDA Damian Williams. He was running. He thought the Democrats were going to win, right? And he was hoping that they won. And he was trying to make a name for himself with this. And this project landed in Maureen Coney's desk. She inherited this case. Nobody was trying to bring this case against Buffalo. Damian Williams did that.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for giving us got.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, so everybody.
That's no two, daughter of James Comey.
Yeah.
And two ambitious people.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the fascinating thing. It's like Garagos is two dynasties, right? Yeah, well, again, she's James Comey's kid, so, you know, that's what's fascinating about it. It's like dynasty versus dynasty. You got Mark Garagos, his daughter, and you got James Comey's daughter on the other side. What's up? Yeah, it is. No doubt. No doubt. Interesting analysis. What do you think? Do you think the longer it takes, the less likely it's going to be a guilty verdict?
Maybe. You
That's my
never
assumption.
know.
That's true.
You never know. Apparently, they have a problem with juror number 25.
Yeah, and they haven't reached a conclusion on that, I suppose.
We'll see what's going to happen.
Yeah, but that could be a whole nother, that could be a mistrial, that could be a week delay.
Exactly.
You know, we could all be coming on the 11th or something for the actual verdict.
My belief is that it will end before the 4th.
Okay,
And
interesting.
if it
I
goes
think it's
after
probably right.
that, it's probably going to be 100.
Right.
Yeah.
That's smart analysis. And what brought you out here?
Freelancers.
Oh, cool. Do you have a page or anything, or YouTube, or a site?
Sharon Epperson.
Sharon Efferson.
Epperson.
Epperson, with a P.
X.
Okay.
I'm on Instagram, but I was shadow banned.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. and,
We'll get you for no reason for
TikTok,
that.
I just started.
Okay.
Yeah, so I only have like 28 followers.
Hey, well,
Yeah, and I
could
haven't
get some more?
because I don't have the time.
I don't blame you. So, but on X though, we should check you out. Perfect. I appreciate it. Thanks for the input.
Yeah, that's true. Right. They're gonna wrap it up over there. It's done.
So no verdict today officially, right?
Not officially, because they said they could go till after 5 if they needed to.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So I guess you're chilling here for a bit.
So.
So eager to take you out.
I know, right?
Now we gotta hang. Now we gotta chill. That's
I
all
know
right.
you're my dinner Jay. I
Right.
appreciate it. I'm
That's all right. No rush.
Don't spread the tea. No.
No, I won't. I'm a loud mouth.
I'm on live right now.
My mouth way too loud. You've been doing good. Respect. You haven't quit. I took like a long hour break.
Look, I
You're
didn't take
committed.
no breaks. I'm just chilling.
That was a BBC interview. That was badass.
Oh, that was wonderful.
That was some real shit. I tried to gas you up a little
She
bit.
want me to She want me to do a one-on-one type thing.
That's
like
what's
a
up.
Interview.
Are you gonna do it? You better.
You know I'm gonna do
Good.
it.
You're really good at that.
Yeah.
Good for
You know I'm
you.
gonna do it.
Look at you, BBC.
BBC.
Millions of people. And yes, Jamie, to answer your question, that's my date.
All right, guys. I guess we're getting ready to wrap it up. We don't have a verdict yet. They did say that they could go and turn the camera.
Nobody cares. Diddy got a hung jury if it's hung. That's true. She be clown looking. Rude. Unless you're talking about the last person. Yeah. The person before I was talking about. Still rude, but not incorrect. Espresso. Look, that looks like he said a vasectomy. If he's going to be impotent, he has to look important. Zero Dark Toys trial will be much bigger than Diddy's. Yeah, it will not be, but I will be there, and I'll be the only one there, guys. I'd like a million other people. So stay tuned. I will be at ZDT's latest developments next week, very soon. I got my ticket to LA, so I will be there for the Mindy hearing as well as DOA stuff. So congrats, Dodge. Thank you, Jamie, sorry. I try. Sometimes, occasionally I'll succeed. What's her channel? She's Latoya Chantel. That's her channel. But let's see what's up. Dodge, here's an update from X. Thanks, Elizabeth. Combs' lawyer have been staring at a single page. Presumably a jury note has not been read out. Okay. How you doing? Good to see you. Good. How you feeling? Do you think the longer they take, the less likely?
Drama.
There's a lot of drama. Suspense. It is a build-up. Good way to put it. Good way to put it.
Like 5 o'clock, right?
Yeah, so now we officially know now there's no verdict. At least for today, because it's 5:05 now.
Oh, that's before 5 o'clock.
Yeah, they said they could stay well, technically they said they could stay longer.
They want.
Yeah, but the judge would announce if they were staying longer. And the fact that he hasn't announced it and there's been no update, my assumption is court's been let out. But I don't know positively.
Have you seen anybody leave out the courtroom?
No, but I saw a bunch of the legal team leave outside, but not anybody else. Not like his son or anything or the mom. Or I think they're still in there. Yeah, not positive. Yeah, usually on that entrance. That's every time. That's where they've come out. Hit the 2 daughters and the son. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll see. Thanks again for your input. Appreciate it. They love the Dodge we hate. Are you going to cook the dog a steak this evening? Well, I'll be in the city, so talk to my mom. She's got some junk in it. Yeah, you're right, Sonny Cat. It's my cup of tea. Even though I'm skinny as a rail, I prefer thicker women. Opposites attract, I suppose.
Yeah, that man, you a man, just like the rest. Oh man. Man. That's right.
A real man. Oh yeah, you got some mood. I like it. What's that? Oh, very sad. Get him. So now people will be exiting the courtroom. So that might be fun. Hey, June. Nice to have you. Sorry, what was it again? This is Diddy trial. Oh, so they could be here all night long. Okay, interesting. Lord, I ain't gonna be here all night long. All night long. All night. Diddy's free. All night. All night long. All night. Jury's freeze. All night. All night. All night long. All night. Diddy's free. All night. No, that Diddy was brought back to the courtroom because the jury had a question, so I don't know how they're out of the courtroom yet. I think they're still here. I love this guy. He's like the whole soundtrack. Pretty awesome. You got some good photos today? You got some good ones? Well, I guess you're waiting now. You're in a good spot. Who's my favorite dude right here? Who says you need a shirt to support? Shirtless people for Diddy. Zoran's gotta get that. Shirtless beatbox dudes for Zoran. Think about it. That's it. That's it. Segment of the community I support. Oh, thank you. Very nice. I think Dodge should do a CD of Barry White classics. Gotta love his singing voice. You're my first, my last, my everything. Good at me, you're my reality, but you got me in a dream. My first, my last, my everything. I still sound white, but I can sing Barry. Oh, there you go. Danielle says thumbs down, middle finger. Rude. Give me a super chat for my singing, guys. I'm better than Diddy. Every breath. That's the only Diddy song I actually know because it's somebody else's song. Every breath you take. Yo, I'm Diddy. I think you died. Every move you make. Yo, I thought it was so sad when you died. Every breath you take. Every move. It sucks that you died, Diddy. Every move you make. I'll be watching you. Fun of your day. Thank you, Heather. I will. Funny, going to scratch the surface. They bring a question at 4:55. Yeah, who is yelling? My friend. He's very passionate. He won't stop yelling. Standing on business. He really is standing. Hey Anna, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Every breath you take, they will free Diddy. That was the jury question. Cool. Tom is in here. Oh, thank you, CC. Very sweet. I got a more expensive date plan than $9.99, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very sweet. Dodge, if an individual asks for a controlled substance, the person hands it over. Is it distribution? That's a very good question. And the second says they will end at 5 p.m. I suggest we respond by pointing to the jury charge. 5:09. Yeah? It's 5:09 right now. They're going home. Okay, cool.
Olive oil.
Okay, I got it. I remember that.
Better than baby oil.
Yeah, that's cheap shit.
I admire your passion. Saw you out there. I admire that. Gotta make your voice heard. There are a few MTA employees that, this is like the fourth MTA employee.
I'm gonna give it till 5:30.
Okay. Then we out?
See if we have a verdict.
Okay. That makes
I'm
sense.
so mad if I'm leaving and the verdict comes out.
I know, me too. I want to stay until we already know.
Yes.
That's the most important part.
Oh, okay, people coming out of the courtroom.
Okay.
Okay, they coming out of the courtroom. That means then.
Well, these are the YouTubers I was seeing before.
Right, but they should know.
Oh, yeah.
They just came out.
Oh, yeah, they were in there before. Yeah. All right, we'll ask them. Dodgy gave my left church around now. What? Very true, CC. That's all I need. Thought Dodge could sing black, but he can't sing white either. He just murdered that police class. I tried. Every breath you take, every move you make. It's a rap. Dismiss what? Oh, for the day. Fashion winner of the courtroom.
Trying to make me look like he wasn't talking shit, and he was.
Okay, chat. Y'all remember her, right? Was I talking shit about her first, or was she talking shit about me?
When our mom asked him about it, he tried to say, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have no problem with her. Like he was.
No, I remember Alexis Ware was talking shit about me.
Yeah, that's Sneak at Night. Check her out.
So I made a video about you?
No.
Oh, yeah, I know I did. So did she make
Y'all
it?
know I keep the same energy, and he was talking mess on his page, and people.
So
told
what
me he was
exactly did
talking
he
mess.
say?
Yeah, what I said. I kicked you off my channel is what I did.
What did you tell us what happened?
She called into
We
my
got
channel.
Uta over here.
The authority of a story, and he got mad at anybody else that was reporting on the story.
There's been some misinfo.
And he felt like he was the only one authorized to speak on it, and he would talk about every content creator who was
Like blends,
involved
okay.
and throw major shade and talk mess. And then when you say anything back, he's acting like the victim, like you the one.
What
He
did-
the one.
I was
Did
the
you
victim.
do that? Did you?
Yes,
No,
he did.
what happened was I was covering the story. Nick calls into my show. I'm like, oh shit, Nick at Night is on my goddamn live. Cool.
I was covering the story too.
Celebrity.
So
You
Nick at
shaded
Night
me.
calls in shading the fuck out of me. And I was like, you know what, Nick? Get the fuck out. Pack her the fuck up. Get her the fuck out of here.
Why would I just be shading him for no who? Anybody on here that knows me, when do I just go on somebody else, another content creator's stream just because?
So did she
So
do it or
why
not,
did
chat?
she? So what she said is she would have never called into your show unless there was a reason. So she called
So
in
why'd you
because
call into the
you
show?
were shading her.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't saying nothing about her. The live is still up today.
So were you being a hater because you
No.
felt like it was your story and she had an opposite opinion on it?
No, she shaded me on her channel. And was talking
I like
shit
that shot.
because
Your
I
shot is
was-
better than
What
mine.
did I say?
You, 'cause I was with the cool, I mean, you was cool with the mama and them. You was like, you went to with the narrative of the mama and them had nothing to do with it. You was like,
The mama.
yeah.
No last
So I was accusing them of having something to do with the disappearance of the
Can't help
where you jumped out your body.
Streamer wars. Yeah, so we all got streamer wars. It's not just Scientology. We all got streamer wars. Every topic,
Let it go. It is
streamers be
water
warring.
under
Go
the
from here.
bridge. It is water under the bridge. I'm not tripping.
It ain't unique to Scientology.
I'm not tripping about it. I'm cool.
At least she's not Nick and Night. At least she's not Dan
My
Schneider.
thing is, don't lie about it not being an issue.
I'm lying.
See, this is just like Aaron Smith Levin versus Nora.
Flip the narrative.
Chat, be real, chat.
So listen, do you fuck with him or not?
It's like Black Aaron Smith Levin, Blair and Smith
That's
Levin.
what I said.
But don't act like it wasn't ever an issue.
Oh.
Is all I'm saying.
It wasn't with me, it was with you.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Do y'all feel like content creators fake like they like you because they want to get you on their platform?
Ooh.
They know they be talking shit. Because I've seen a lot of that. Like people fake like they cool, but bitch, they don't like me. And people think I'm mean here.
Now,
But
you
I know
know you
motherfuckers don't like me.
Now, you
So I
the
don't-
one, though.
I'm not friendly
I
with these
feel
people.
like people reciprocate energy. I feel like that's what be happening. I feel like people reciprocate energy. I feel like people be phony. I feel like
Me too.
people want to click up with people for different reasons. And it be people who you wouldn't even think that be. It's all kind of stuff going on.
So then-
DOA would
so
love this.
Basically, you talk to plea because someone was up on you.
No.
And we were talking shit. So that's what I'm trying to
No,
say.
no. What happened was she was talking shit and I packed her ass up off my channel and she got mad
Damn.
and started talking and made videos about me. And then she got
But that helps you.
I remember, and then they both was talking shit about me on his channel. And then,
Oh, what did you say?
That's attention.
am I lying?
Well, Nikki was
Matter
talking a
of
lot
fact,
of
look,
shit about
drop
me
the
too.
gems if I'm telling you the truth. Drop the caps if I'm
Yeah,
lying.
give credit to these
Y'all-
person. That's true.
This is James if I'm telling the truth. Dr.
I
Kathy
believe it because
online.
she used to talk a lot of shit about me, too.
Yeah. She like to talk shit about people.
She like to
Watch,
talk
watch. Look,
Anything that I said to
Look,
our
look at the
mom
chat,
or
look at the
about
chat.
our mom, we had smoke.
Look at the chat.
Blow for blow, round for round.
Look at the chat.
And we be going blow for blow whenever there's a
My
problem.
chat has spoken. They
Well,
said,
Rachel I never did.
You know, our mom just met him. You don't know.
Thank you, Sonny. I think I'll be all right. But nobody's mad at me.
made up, we cool.
That was the scene. I gotta charge my phone soon. It's about to die. I don't know. Any of you guys to talk about? Some of those people in society be Scientologists. Okay, doctors, engineers, nuclear physicists. I suppose.
He's the one.
Yeah, guys. I don't know if I should.
And if there's
Hey, how are you?
politics,
Good. Were you in the actual courtroom?
Yeah. Well, not the actual courtroom, the overflow.
The overflow. Do they dismiss everything, or are they still in there?
No, they just jury just left for the day.
Oh, jury did leave for the day. Okay.
Yeah, and so they had one question which was about distribution. That is, if you somebody asks you for a drug and you give it to them, essentially, is that considered distribution?
Interesting. Okay, so they're thinking about that pretty actively.
Yeah, so if I were them, I would go through each charge and just discuss it, guilty or not guilty, and why.
Right.
Substantiate
So they
it.
could just be taking that long just because of that versus not guilty.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, you have to because this
Hey.
is the kind of thing that basically my understanding is that they get there's 8 counts, right? Predicating acts, as they call it, and then within that they only have to have 2. And if they get him on, let's say, the Mann Act and prostitution or drug distribution, then all the other, predicating acts are also, he gets tracked with that.
Right. Yeah.
But we know the kidnapping is bullshit, the arson is bullshit. There's a lot of stuff that
Right,
can be
certainly, yeah.
proven. So personally, for me, I wouldn't necessarily want to convict somebody because clearly they had drug, and they gave it to somebody, and then have them be convicted for kidnapping, which they didn't do.
Interesting. So you think they're going to let that go and hope they can stick them with something smaller, or trying to see if that's feasible?
It's the kitchen sink.
Right.
It's just going out there, seeing what holds,
Right.
and being all smug about it, looking at the evidence, and then seeing that it's basically weak, but it's they cherry picked it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Like a lot of cherry picked stuff. We'll see if it sticks or not. And the judge didn't give a conclusion about what will happen to the juror 25?
Oh, juror 25's in there.
So he's still in there. Do you think he's going to get kicked out, or do you think it's just not?
No, it's not
Okay.
going to get kicked.
So that was all or nothing burger.
Yeah, there was just a lot of talk because there was a note passed, but
Right.
they passed notes. They were just saying that, wasn't clear whether or not that juror could follow instructions.
Right.
And if
right.
they can't, then, clearly. But I guess they had it resolved. I don't know what response.
So it was more he couldn't versus he deliberately didn't follow instructions, but it was more like, is he cognizant enough?
I don't
Capable.
know. So I don't-
They're very vague, I'm sure.
They
when
were
they,
vague
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened. And so we don't know if you can't follow, if you get confused by them, if you don't have capacity.
Yeah.
But if you were going to throw the jury, you wouldn't be, pretty overt about it. You'd be kind of undercover, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
smart enough to do it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Or they were just maybe had an attitude, and so they didn't want to put up with that. So
Right.
it could have been any.
Right, right. And there are people already making definitive conclusions, which I want to dispel, that the juror was on one side or another, and that the juror was the only one to say that he should be guilty and the rest are not guilty, but none of that seems to be true. We don't know any of that.
We're not there yet.
No.
We don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Fine thing. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, when they
passed back that letter a few minutes ago, my heart skipped a beat because I thought, oh my God, they have a verdict. No, they don't.
No.
So basically, the process is that if they do have a verdict, then the letter comes in verdict reached
Yeah.
or something, and then there's a formal.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
In any event.
Well, I appreciate that. Just my YouTube, Dodge Landisman.
Okay, because I'm
Like the
thinking
car.
of starting one.
You should. You have a good legal mind. Like you're very good at analyzing things in a very like level-headed and objective way. So, and I'd certainly promote you. And I'd certainly like interview you if you want.
Crosstown traffic.
Crosstown traffic.
Podcast.
Oh, cool. Okay, so you already got one.
Yeah, I just have to I'm going to put up my intro. I don't
Sweet.
Right now I'm voiceover because my
Cool.
background's more radio. But eventually when I figure out how to do the lighting and all the
Yeah.
fancy stuff,
Process.
But I appreciate we
Yeah.
should stay in touch. and
Absolutely.
interview each other.
Yeah, I love that. I
Because
love
you've
that.
got followers.
Thanks. Yeah, a small amount, 10,000 subscribers. So,
Good.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's a good start.
small audience. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
It'll
you.
be fun though. I mean, I like Jimi Hendrix, so I kind of like,
Cool.
like the. But then I can't necessarily use that right now until I get the written permission from Sony or the
Okay.
Hendrix Experience. Or,
If your videos are not monetized, you can use it.
oh really?
Yeah, you can use any copyrighted thing as long as the video isn't monetized.
Oh, that's what YouTube says.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I want to sock in.
Same with
Get
like
a-
Instagram. And,
Yeah, I want to be able to have that cool music.
yeah,
and
yeah,
it
you totally
fade.
should. Yeah, you totally should do that. Yeah, yeah.
Because
So-
that will
and then
I'll just.
let's see some sort of way out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll figure it out.
All right.
So I can, that's good to know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
have to
yeah,
read
yeah.
the tiny print.
Okay, yeah. And then a lot of the time you can use it if it's under 20 seconds too.
Oh yes, 3 to 5 seconds. for
Okay,
every-
so I think it should be all right.
I mean, I don't want it to be the whole thing. I want to
No,
be
yeah.
able to introduce myself.
Oh, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Well, I appreciate that. You want to find me? I'm like dodge.landisman@gmail.com.
Okay, yeah,
Or
yeah.
you
You also
search.
give me your number.
Yeah, so you have that. All right, cool. Yeah, but let's do something for sure. And I think you totally should.
Thank
You
you.
got the voice. Good to see you. See you tomorrow. You come back tomorrow? Awesome.
8:45.
All right, I'm going to sleep in, so I'll see you at like noon.
Okay.
Respect. All right, guys, I'm signing off. The jury will not be reaching a verdict today. They have been dismissed. And I'm going to take her on a date. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. What are you guys saying? I'm looking at the chats. I don't know if I should have addressed any of them. Thank you, Jamie. Bye, guys.